All right, good afternoon to you once again. We do have severe thunderstorm warnings that's occurring in the area. We have Pulaski County under a warning, Casey County under a warning, Wayne County, and the northern part of Whitley County is now under a severe thunderstorm warning this afternoon. And this is a complex set of storms that's moving through. Some of the estimated times of arrival uh, shows the strongest part at 5:31 for Russell Springs. I don't think that is going to be the case. Because that storm is already in Russell Springs and should be leaving the area very soon. That would be for Russell Springs, Webb's Crossroads, Jamestown. And the strongest cell that we're seeing now is over in Wayne County, as that cell tracks off to the east-northeast. We can pretty well say that Columbia, the western half of Adair County, is in the clear. No concerns there. Around the Barnett Springs area and Nifley, that's a little bit different story. The strongest part of the storm there is now impacting the northeastern part of Adair County. As we see the storms in Russell County over Webb's Crossroads, Russell Springs, and Jamestown. And then we also have this cell in Monticello as it moves across into that part of south central Kentucky. We'd be interested to have any reports that you might have. We'd be glad to take those here.
They have already got it slowed down. Still under very thunderstorm warning about 5:15.
And again, we are monitoring with
We got
the
a route back there on 20.
Adair County Weather Command, led by the Breeding Area Volunteer Fire Department. We're proud to be part of that organization. And as we watch the storms move out of Adair County, out of that jurisdiction, we'll see them move into Russell County, into Wayne County, and the central part of Casey County. Now, basically, all of Russell, all of Casey, and all of Pulaski is now under a severe thunderstorm warning. Now, for Pulaski County, Wayne County, and northern McCreary County, that's in effect until 7:15 Eastern Time. 7:15 Eastern Time for this particular warning. Expect winds in around 60 miles per hour are possible with that line of storms as it moves through. The storm warning for Russell County, that will expire at 5:30. About another 15 minutes or so to go from there. And then the storm warning that is in effect for Casey County, that will expire at 6:30 on the Central Daylight Time. So that's what we have going on now. If you are in Pulaski County, not a whole lot to report now. The storms are still in the central part of Russell, and then as we watch this cell that's developed into Wayne County, that should be impacting areas in the southern part of Pulaski County as those storms continue to develop and move at about 30 miles per hour. We're interested in that cell that's in Wayne County, and we'll put a little bit of a tracking on that as those storms move through. And at about 25 miles per hour, that would put it into Monticello at 5:20. 6 o'clock at Burnside, or that'd be 7 on the Eastern time zone. Ferguson by between 6 o'clock and 10 after, and on to Somerset by 10 after. So that is the timeline we're really watching this particular storm as it makes its way through into Wayne County. Severe weather coverage brought to you by Joe Brown's Auto Body Repair in Columbia, 384-0422, 384-0422. I'm going to take a look at some of the Facebook pages and see what kind of reports. We always have people reporting in. We want to take advantage of that opportunity to bring you that information. See, David Harrell says, what about the one coming through western Kentucky now? We'll go over there and look at that in just a moment. Boyle County being hit now. Heavy rainstorm and winds. I don't know where Leela Smith, I don't know where you are from. Let's see, I think based on Edmonton. So we're glad to have you along, those over in Edmonton. We're glad to have you. Let's look back at western Kentucky, and man, they have got this is their second round of storms. Let's go back over to western Kentucky and take a look at some of the activity that's going on through the Paducah radar, and to see how this will impact our region tonight. It's still, quite a bit of ways away, but we do have tornado warnings as in effect, and it looks like for parts of western Kentucky, including the Livingston County, northwestern Marshall, and eastern McCracken County, and that is in effect until 5:30 Central Time. That's this area here, the red boxes. That is tornado warnings in western Kentucky. Severe thunderstorm warnings have been extended to include areas around Princeton, Madisonville, Hopkinsville, land between the lakes. The storms have moved through Murray, through Benton, Paducah, and through areas around Sturgis and parts to the north and south, just to the south of Morganfield, Kentucky. So we do have a concern. We'll have to watch these and to see what happens as they make their way into the area. The good thing about it is the fact that we're having thunderstorms now. That would take a lot of the dynamics out of these storms as they make their way into south central Kentucky. We'll have to watch that, and we'll keep you updated and informed as we go into the afternoon and evening hours. It's 5:20. Again, let's take a look at the current warnings for south central Kentucky. We'll take the radar off here for just a second and bring it back up in the Louisville radar. Right here's the current warnings for the central half of Casey County, for Pulaski County, for Monticello, for Wayne County, the northern part of Clinton County, and it's safe to say that for Adair County, as you see those storms move through, that it's going to be okay. It's going to be all clear there as we see that those storms dissipate and move out of the area. Looking back to Louisville radar. Looking back at to Louisville radar now, and to let you know what is going on as we go back to the home front. You can see this line of showers and thunderstorms as they have moved into the south central part of Kentucky. Now out of just about at the Russell and the Casey County line. Moving into central part of Wayne County. So you can pretty much say that Adair County, with the exception of the extreme northern tip around Barnett's Creek and the Pelton area, everybody's pretty clear. As we zoom in closer to Russell County, this will be areas around Webb's Crossroads, the Decatur Road area. That's where the strongest part of the thunderstorms are. And as again, we mentioned Pelleton and Liberty and that part of the state, and then on down through Wayne County, Monticello, all having a severe thunderstorm warning is issued by the Weather Service in Louisville. All right, let's see. We have dark clouds and wind at Ono. Let's see. Need a report in your area. Let's see. Eric Bradshaw. Kim Thackeray Coffin says thank you. And we do appreciate that. We appreciate all the responses we get. And again, we do have this severe thunderstorm warning that is in effect for Pulaski County. Now, let's look at the timelines on those to give you a better idea. This is issued out of the Weather Service in Jackson, Kentucky. Storm warning expires at 7:15 Central Time, 7:15 Central Time, and then as we go back over to Russell County, that expires at 5:30. And that will include the same cell. They've encompassed all of that into Russell, Casey, and Adair. The strongest part is now moved out of Adair County. It's likely to be into past the Pelleton community of the northern part of Adair County, going into Casey County. So that's what we have now. And really, I think there's not a whole lot that we can say about this. The storms are weakening somewhat in intensity. We had wind gusts 25 miles per hour here, nothing more than that. And we'll just break away, keep you updated if we have to break back in, and let you know. So from the Storm Alert Weather Center, this is lead forecaster Daniel Wilson.